Alright, time for the round 3 game of this month's MSEM GP. Playing against alittleblank, who is on black-red discard aggro, it seems like. Something like that. The starting hand, it's good if I can top deck stuff, it's bad if I don't. I mean, they're a fast deck, so I don't think I can really afford to keep this hand, and then if I flood out, it's really bad for me. Or actually, how fast can I get up to Tyrant? Not fast enough. Okay, I have turn 1. I have turn 2 Betsy's Breed. That's like the best possible opener for this sword matchup, so I'm pretty happy with that. And they're on the play. Okay. Do they have discard? They don't have turn 1 discard either. So basically, I'm turn 2. They play a 2-drop. And then I brood their 2-drop. That seems pretty good if I can get that to line up that way. Their instant speed removal doesn't kill brood, right? Or no, they have like one instance. They have distant thunder, which does kill brood at instant speed. So I guess I hope that doesn't. Oops, sorry. Turn 1 Primal Resurgence. I always tap through a turn 1 Primal. Turn 2 Betsy's Brood. If it sticks, then turn 3 Earthly Divination. I don't think they're actually going to keep up instant speed removal if they have a 2-drop. Because like I only run 1 copy of Betsy's Brood main deck, so I don't think they're going to try to play around turn 2 Betsy's Brood. So best possible outcome is that they just drop one of their 2-drops, and I get to brood it, and that's like really good. A slightly less good scenario is that they pitch Pirate Curse me, and that's really bad if that happens. Asking Imp, that's fine. I'll just take 2. I guess I'm supposed to brood this Shikai's Revenant. Not attacking. Interesting. Are they actually playing around Betsy's Brood? I mean, well, I can't exactly do anything else here, right? So I can fetch Mountain, and that means I take less life damage from stuff in the future. I mean, like jamming Brood right now at least eats up their Distant Thunder. Is that worth it? I can also Earthly Divination instead to try to dig for something next turn. Okay, so like it has to be exactly Distant Thunder that they're keeping up right now if they want to play around Brood. Okay, I've convinced myself that I don't need to jam Brood this turn, so I guess I'll wait a turn on it. If they pitch Pirate Curse and blow up Primal Resurgence, I guess I'm fine with that outcome. Okay, I guess I'll go for it. And sure, I guess I'll grab this guy because I don't. Maybe I should have ramped instead. I'm not sure. I have way too much. I mean, like if I had more gas in my hand, then I probably would have just taken the land off the Earthly. But right now, I don't have that much gas in my hand, so I should just take the thing. Worst case scenario right now is that they drop Pitch Pirate Curse and also another guy, because then that means no, they can just do it. And this guy comes end step, so they can't just. They need another 1-drop in order to do that play. But if they do that, then that means I have Pitch Pyre lined up for next turn, and I mean they're tapped out, so I guess I just brood them. Asking Imp again, or I'll just keep taking damage. I assume I'll stabilize eventually. Okay, there you go. Are they still keeping up Distant Thunder? Well, I mean, at least I don't lose too badly if Brood gets Distant Thundered. Or they're just trying really hard to play around stuff. I can actually Kremheld minus, get out both from my graveyard, go down to 10, brood afterwards, or I can Earthly Divination afterwards. No, I should just Betsy's Brood here. I can brood into Earthly Divination. No, I can't. I can Earthly Divination into brood. I think at this point I should just try to just get brood on board. If it eats a Distant Thunder, then whatever, that's fine. And then set up for next turn where I go Kremheld Earthly, try to Earthly into a 3-drop. Yeah, seems reasonable. I guess I still have to get enough basics for Rampant Summit, so I guess this turn I'm going to Wayfarer's Fetch Forest, so I should fetch Lumbering or Lush Oasis here. Or actually, I should have. It's gonna be tapped. Whatever. Okay, slightly missed sequence there, but whatever. Let's see if this happens. They can't Distant Thunder right now if they really want to. It seems like they are holding Distant Thunder, because otherwise this wouldn't make sense. Or, okay, they let it happen. Maybe they just keep Scorch or something like that. I mean, maybe they just Scorch Betsy's Brood on their turn, which is still a fine outcome for me, I think. Okay, but now I can Kremheld plus and then also Earthly afterwards. And then try to flip a 3-drop. If it flips through Bajia, I get to play out one more thing, which then, what? No, I'm still not letting Asking Imp resolve yet. What damage has this thing dealt me? It's like, they paid 3 mana to deal 6 damage to me over the course of this game. Okay, do they like finally play out their, I mean, that's one of the least scary things they could be getting back with Girl, so I guess that's fine. And okay, they kill my Betsy's Brood. And now they get to swing through, and I don't have anything to block with. Unless I find Verdant Sanctuary is not helpful. Yeah, I guess I just have to Kremheld, YOLO, Earthly Divination, hope to flip a 3-drop. If I flip Rubagia, I guess I play it and hope they don't have more removal lined up. And Kremheld needs a plus here so because I'm like really low on life right now. And so that it doesn't die to a single Scorch. Yeah. I think I'm supposed to plus first, so or no, there's no reason to plus first. Okay, so fetch out Forest. Yeah, sure. Guess I fetch Forest here. Earthly Divination. Please flip a 4-drop. Didn't flip a 4-drop. Flip Alexa. Does Alexa do anything here? It gets back Bessie's Brood, possibly. I mean, it turbos out 2 more lands. I think I definitely need 2 mines to get Bessie's Brood back here, because otherwise I'm in a lot of trouble going into next turn. And then next turn I have like Bessie's Brood plus another thing. Okay, sure. So Surveil 2, both of these things are useless. Actually, Pale Weaver number 2 could be useful for a second Bessie's Brood. So if I keep this on top, I can Bessie's Brood, Alexa bring back Bessie's Brood, so Bessie's Brood like kill, or no, that's still not good. Screw it, I'll just bin this because I might as well try to YOLO into something useful. But yeah, I have to do it now, so get back Bessie's Brood, discard Timber range, pass turn. And hopefully the Planeswalkers soak up all the damage. I take 2 from Girl. I wonder if I should have played, like if I Bessie's on turn 2, killed Shikai Revenant, they've Scorched me. At this point, I do let resolve. What else do they have? Do they have Pitchfire? No, they have Crypto. That's pretty scary, because that's going to, so that kills Alexa. They can't actually kill all my, unless they, no, they're just 1, 2, 3, 4. They're just pointing everything at face. Do they have, okay, yeah. Alright, so maybe I should have played that game differently, but whatever. Post-board, I'm bringing in all my early game removal. I want Sack Bowl because it's Grave Hate. Do I want Alton Surveyor? They have Pitchfire, they have Girl, which could be useful to blow up. They have Graveyard Stuffs, but their Graveyard Stuff doesn't actually live for that long. What do I take out? I take out Verdant Sanctuary. I take out all my top end because that's like, I don't need the top end. I win if the game goes on. And I think I'm supposed to trim 1 Recalphagon Aeon. So what's my life gain here? It's just Sack Bowl and Kremheld. Putting in Alton makes me feel slightly safer, I guess. Like I could replace all the recalls with Alton Surveyors, but not sure if that's actually useful. This feels incorrect, but maybe it is. And no, they don't have enough enchantments where I'm willing to make this switch. I mean, I could just do this. Well, I always board out Tyrant here because it's not going to be useful. If the game goes that long, I've already won. Maybe 1 Reclamation Grove Sculptor just to make sure I don't lose super hard to Pitchfire. It's like I can't really, if they get Pitchfire and start attacking me with it, then I need to blow it up, or else I'm just going to lose eventually. This still feels incorrect, but maybe it is what I want to do here. Yeah, sure, let's try it. Reasonable starting hand, I'll keep it. Still get to turn 1 Primal. Turn 1 Primal into Alexa. They can Scorch it, but that's fine. Earthly Divination, try to dig for the 3-drop. Okay, they got, yeah, I guess I can do that. The Omen is actually going to be pretty useful for helping me dig later on, or even just this turn. I might just crack the Omen right away to, they take Earth and Divination instead. Interesting. That means they probably have a Scorch lineup for Pale Weaver. Am I fine with Pale Weaver just eat a Scorch? I think I'm reasonably happy if that happens, right? Alternatively, I can Pale Weaver, get back Earthly. Well, it depends on what I draw, I guess. If I draw into more gas, or I guess this could just happen. I should try to preserve some amount of life, so I guess I will fetch Mountain right now. Is there any reason for me to fetch Island anymore? Because I already boarded out all my, RFEs, so there's literally nothing for me to. Oh wait, I can chain this into Earthly Divination, right? Because it's untapped. Yeah, I should just do that then, because it sets up stuff better for next turn. Okay. Yeah. Do I need to take Verdant Sanctuary here? So like, if they Scorch Pale Weaver. Yeah, I think I take Verdant Sanctuary, and then, because Alton Surveyor doesn't do anything right now, right? I take Verdant Sanctuary, and then I just loot away my Mysterious Cataract. It seems reasonable. Or like, if they Scorch my Pale Weaver, I just loot away my Mysterious Cataract. If they don't answer Alexa, then I will just Earthly Divination again next turn. Assuming I don't top deck anything better. Probably should take out the Alton Surveyors for next game though, because flipping into too many Alton Surveyors that are useless is not that good for me. I will take 2 here. I don't want this thing on board. But, I mean, sure, I guess that's one way to do it. Yeah, I really don't need lands right now. I should just be looting. That's not useful. That's, yeah, I guess that's the problem with boarding in Alton Surveyors. They're useless if my opponent has nothing to hit with it. I could just play it to gain life. That, you know, I could play out Temur range so that I can fetch Lumbering Hillock in a turn, so at least I have something to do with my mana, even if I don't draw anything. I guess that's what I have to do here. I have to take 2 life here, which isn't great, but I suppose it's not the worst thing in the world. So the question here is, how long do I let Asking Imp hit me? Sure. There's just going through the deck right now. I mean, if they pitch something useful, I can play Alton Surveyor to shuffle it away. And I definitely want to gain life off it too, so they get 2 guys. Okay, they're just discarding lands at this point. Asking Imp, do I let this thing resolve? No, I'm still going to... I mean, they can just keep doing this. Like, that's already... I've already taken more than 1 Asking Imp swing at this point. I mean, yeah, like, I mean, it forces them to keep using up their mana. I guess that's, like, worth something at least. Come on. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, I can play Dravadia, activate it, and then also get out 1 more thing from the Verdant Sanctuary. So, like, I'm pretty happy with this outcome. And it threatens the Dravadia alt next turn, so they need to have 2 Scorches to deal with this. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. If they don't have exactly 2 Scorches, or it's like some combination of Scorches and Ferocious Flames, then they just instantly die next turn. I'm hoping they don't have it. Well, the fact that they had the Ferocious Flame, what am I worried about? Ferocious Flame, Scorch? I mean, no matter how they sequence it, they can always do that, so I'm just going to let it resolve now. I mean, I'm going to let it stick on board now. So, do they have Ferocious Flame? I mean, do they have 2 removal spells to kill Dravadia? Because if they don't, they just die. Okay, they're trying to loot for it. Weird that they played Asking Imp first then. So, it's still possible. They still have enough mana to do this thing if they have it in hand. Okay, they don't have it. Good. Good. I have to win next turn then. Like, they're desperately digging for it. I'm pretty sure they have nothing that they can do here. Yeah, sure. Right, like, they just have 0 outs to this thing. They're dead here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. GG, yep. Game 3, I'm definitely taking out some number of Alton Surveyors because by some number I mean like 2 of them. I'm putting back some RFEs because I definitely do need the refill potential of RFE. Actually, I might go up to 3. I mean, 1 Alton is still useful just in case. I trim Field Tender. I mean, Field Tender is useful because it makes 1/1s, which they have a bunch of. It's removable. It's removable bait. I guess I take it out. I guess I just hope I don't get Ferocious Flamed in response to stuff. Or maybe I do this exchange, because at least this contributes to the board. Yeah, I'll do something like this. Alright, hopefully it works out for me. Slow hand, but actually it's reasonable just because, well, no, Sackbow isn't good here. This hand means I get to turn 2 Paleweaver with no backup against, like, if they go turn 2 one of their scary 2-drops, what's my recourse? I have very little recourse if they do that. At the same time, I don't really want the mulligan down any more than I need to. If I keep this hand, I'm going to regret it. I just know that. Okay, so I'm trying to land turn 3 RFE into stuff. I'll keep this, but I'm not happy about it. Actually, maybe I should have mulligan harder for Dravadia or something like that. Oh, turn 2 Earthly. Okay, that's something at least. This actually needs to fetch... Oh, this needs to fetch blue. I guess turn 2 is going to be Earthly Divination instead of the other thing. Pitchpire. Well, they don't have an active Pitchpire. Like, they don't have a hasty... No sack. Okay, I see. They're keeping a Pitchpire. Okay, well, so now what I need to do here is just Earthly Divination a bunch, try to recall, and then try to land Dravadia and get a bunch of triggers that way. So that means this Earthly Divination is looking for a land. Oh, well, that's inconvenient. I guess that's when I flip all my Bessie's Broods. But I've already determined that I'm digging for lands here, so I will just take a land here, and I guess I'll be able to shuffle next turn. So hopefully we don't have all the Bessie's Broods stuck at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they have stuff to sack now. And I only have single Alton Surveyor to deal with the Pitchpire. Yeah, that's a scary thing. Okay, they actually do that thing too. What's my out right now? Discard. Do I discard Earthly Divination or do I discard something else? I have to pitch Earthly Divination here because I don't have the time to do anything else. I mean, does Paleweaver even help me here? No, Paleweaver is too slow. I think I pitched that thing instead. Okay, so best possible top deck here would be Sackbow, or I mean, Bessie's Brood, so I can get rid of Olivia before it starts going absolutely nuts. That's not what I want. Well, I guess I just have to RFE now. Okay, this forces, so I can make them use Pitchfire to sack. I can get Sack Bow into play and they have to use a removal on it. Alternatively, I can probably Surgeon's Earthly again and hope they don't do too much next turn. Like if they get to go wide with Olivia Vidarian, that's really bad for me. I should have just mulliganed into Bessie's. Yeah, I should mulligan it into a better hand because this hand definitely can't play. Oh, it's too conservative. Yeah, probably was just being too conservative with my mulligans. Because this matchup really requires early removal. Because how do I recover here? I definitely need Bessie's Brood. Or no, once this guy grows, I can't Bessie's Brood anymore. Okay, so my only route right now is some sort of insane Drubagia turn. How can I set that up the most? What's most likely for me to set something like that up? Probably Primal into Earthly Divination, try to dig for stuff. Okay, well, yeah. Unfortunate that I have to do it like this, but... Okay, so there's Drubagia. But the way I've sequenced my lands means that I can't actually... I missed on my land drop. Okay, so I definitely take Drubagia here because I need to, but I don't think I can actually do much here. Yeah. Yeah, so I should have sequenced slightly differently. I should play out my land first and then RFE so I could get the Primary Surgeons onto the green producing lands. Maybe they just pitch fire my Primary Surgeons this turn, which means that I can't Drubagia. I need to top deck. Yes, I need to top deck a land next turn if I want to Drubagia and activate it in the same turn. And like, maybe I'll be able to blow up some stuff. I have 4 copies of. They're going to attack first. Are they pitch firing me? Olivia first. Yeah, they can just discard creatures, and that just gets them counters that way. No, I mean they're still in Druagia range. Oh, okay, they can do that. Yeah, okay. I'm down to 5 now. So, like, I think the problem with both in both games where I lost, I just didn't mulligan aggressively enough. I kept a hand that didn't have a good way to turbo out my ramp stuff, my ramp pieces, and I just got overwhelmed by their board state. Actually, can Sackbow make me survive this? Well, any sort of Druvagia line would require me to fetch myself down to 5, or fetch myself down to 3, so I'm just dead to a top deck Scorch. Or I mean, they could just have Burn from hand. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's unfortunate. So, did I not? Why are they still here? There we go. So basically, definitely should have mulliganed this. So like this hand would have been keepable against a slower opponent, but the problem was that I wasn't against a slower opponent, and I should have, like, I had 4 copies of Bessie's Brood in deck. I should have just dug for it. Or 4 copies of Bessie's Brood, 4 copies of Druvagia. I needed either of those in my opening hand. I think I got too distracted by Sackbow, or maybe I didn't have. Like, this just wasn't and then Earthly Divination flipping to Bessie's Broods instead of me drawing any, which was kind of tragic, but I mean, that's like the mill fallacy. I think if I drew a Bessie's Brood any point in this game, like at this point, if I had, where was I? So if I had Bessie's Brood this turn, I think I would have been not in a great spot, but still, the game would still be winnable, because then I just go, Bessie's Brood hit, Bessie's Brood kill Olivia Voldaren. They pitch fire my Bessie's Brood, or I mean, they play this guy, pitch fire my Bessie's Brood. Then I'm going down, so I'm going to 4 mana this turn. So the turn afterwards, I have 5 mana. I recall, go up to 6 mana. I eventually find Drubagia or something. Even if I don't find that, I can't stick a Sackbow because I have pitch fire, which is a problem. So I guess I shouldn't have boarded out all my Alton Surveyors. I just switch places. Okay. Yeah, but also, if I had Ultimate Surveyor, I guess I'd blow up Pitch Power, gain life. And these guys would still be pretty threatening to me, but I still think I'd lose if that happens, because I don't have any good recourse for that. I just needed to answer this thing on curve, and I didn't have that. Game 2, or game 1, okay. I think the problem in game 1 was I held back Bessie's Brood for too long. So without, like, asking him, I let that happen. No, they were holding up Ferocious Flame, not Distant Thunder. Yeah, that's why. What were they holding up Ferocious Flame for anyways then? Because there's nothing that Ferocious Flame can kill on its turn it comes down. Yeah, but anyway, so if instead I Bessie's Brooded them this turn, how much damage did Shikari Revenant do over time anyways? What? So it's 1 this turn, right? Because I didn't brood them, and then turn afterwards, it's just 1 for 1 turn, I think. Yeah, because I brooded the next turn. So it would have prevented 2 damage. I think I probably should have let Asking Imp stick way earlier on too, right? Or no, Why did I keep this hand anyways? Because I had turned 2 Bessie's Brood, which would be really good against their actually scary 2-drops, and I had Earthly Divination to look for a follow-up. I mean, so if that was the plan, I should have just stuck to it and did the turn 2 Bessie's Brood. Like, because the 2-1 isn't that bad to hit. Okay, so like if I Bessie's Brood here, it kills the 2-1, they Ferocious Flame my Bessie's Brood, it trades, they eventually get the Sky back, so it's not even that good of I mean, it eats Ferocious Flame. I think that's actually a reasonable exchange. And then turn afterwards, they harass me with Asking Imp. I think I probably should have let that thing stick. Like, I mean, I was like setting up something here. I was setting up a bunch of Bessie's Broods for some reason. Okay, so like if I actually paid Asking Imp 2 times, I would have not died this turn. I still think I mean, I could have top decked Rubati and blow up their entire board, but I'm still dead to Asking Imp for Ferocious Flame, and I can't really prevent that, so I don't think there was an L for me there. I don't think paying more into Asking Imp would have helped me there. But yeah, I should have just mulliganed this. Or I mean, So like I had the chance to take 2 Bessie's Broods off this. I wonder if that would have actually worked out. So instead of taking a land, I take Bessie's Brood. Turn afterwards, I play out Flourishing Crevasse, Bessie's Brood, their Shikai Revenant. They still have Pitch Fire up, and were they holding up Distant Thunder? If I took Bessie's Brood, they would have known about it. So then they wouldn't be running out Olivia. They would just be holding up Distant Thunder. And then, yeah. All right, lesson learned. Against aggressive decks, don't try to mulligan more aggressively. Yeah. All right. Hopefully I win my next game so I can still top cut.